Delighted to say Nicolas Gilsoul, co-driver for Thierry Neuville, is with us in the All Live Studio. Nico, thank you so much for coming in. We're so glad that both you and Thierry were okay after that massive incident yesterday. How are you feeling today, physically and emotionally, now that the adrenaline has subsided somewhat?
First of all, thanks to invite me. It's a pleasure to share the studio here with you. For sure, it's been an experience or an unexperienced day yesterday for me. It was like a chaotic situation we need to face, and I'm quite happy with how we react. We were able to secure the situation, to explain to the organizer that we were in trouble and we were waiting assistance, and at the end all worked well. So physically we are both okay.
And so, Thierry too?
Yeah, absolutely no injuries, only a few very small pain because we hit the cage with arms and just a little, and for sure Thierry will be already ready to test next Friday in Portugal. I will not share the cockpit with him, but it was scheduled like that prior to this rally. So I know that the fans are following everything, and maybe somebody will say, but Thierry is not with Thierry, so maybe something. No, absolutely nothing.
I'm sure you've seen this lots of times. How many times have you watched it back?
At least 20.
This is going to be the 21st.
It's crazy because when we touch the bank, I'm already telling the 2 notes after. I'm saying flat left, which is the 150 meters after. So we were absolutely in the flow. We were in a good mode, but yeah, slightly wrong line, and 20 centimeters are missing. So very small mistake. I mean, huge of consequence, but that's it. This is part of the rally.
But Nico, your reactions afterwards are so impressive. Did something just kick in? Because you got the extinguisher out, you've got the phones out,
In fact, we were shocked for 20-30 seconds. So we had to define some priorities, how to react. So Thierry got a bigger impact than me. So I suggest him to lay down, to keep the helmet on. I pushed the red button, and then I had a look on the car, and I saw that something was starting to burn at the rear. There was some liquid dropping on the brake disc, so I had to find the extinguisher to stop the fire. So I was bomberos yesterday a bit as well. I was a bit doctor, I was a bit marshal. So yeah, it's exciting day.
Obviously, we're in Chile. It's a Spanish-speaking country. I don't know what your Spanish is like, but in chaotic situations, you've got to rely on marshals and fans as well, haven't you, to help you out?
Yeah, I learned a little bit Spanish at school. It's true that after 3 weeks in South America, it's getting better and better, honestly. But still, I was happy. I met on that places. There were a couple from Santiago de Chile, same age than us, and they react quickly. They came to help us, to translate, to make it our life easier. So I just invited them 20 minutes ago because thanks again to them. And for sure, it's nice when we can communicate in the same language.
And the testament to the safety of these cars, Nico, when I know Thierry's had some stitches, but you've got the pain. When we see that crash,
yeah, it's been probably the worst impact so far for me. I expect the last. But I'm really happy that we are using last spec technology about seat, about seat belts. It's good to say that this year FIA introduced also a last spec for the helmets. It's the same level of safety than in Formula One. And I don't want to try another one with the former generation, but I'm just want to say that I'm quite happy and grateful today that we are using really high spec material, and I'm nearly 100% today. So thanks to that effort.
Something that you're nearly 100% today. I was in the service with Bex and Amir and our cameraman early this morning, and you come wandering past. And I said to you, what are you doing here so early?
Yeah, but we have some habit, and my body is used to the week of the rally schedule, so I didn't put any alarm clock, but my body woke up at 5:30, so I say I cannot stay in bed and hearing the engine of the car starting in the Parc Fermé. So I say, no, I have the feeling that Seb Loeb and Daniel Elena need an extra push. So I say, yeah, I go for it, and I think for the team spirit and to be behind our staff, because we destroyed the car. So they are working absolutely flat out, and it's a kind of respect from us, from Thierry and I, to be behind them, to say that we are thanks to them, because it was the car which won in Argentina. So yeah.
Amazing.
That's the spirit.
That is the spirit, like WRC fans and champions through and through, to come out of that, to think about supporting Loeb, and then to think about how it may benefit you. Thierry is saying to Julian yesterday how it may benefit you going forward for road position in Portugal. We have got to take a break, unfortunately, because we could continue chatting to you for ages, Nico, but we've got the power stage coming up.